Welcome to Tuesday's Tips from So Very Easy. My name is Laura. And what is a seam gauge and how do you use it? It's very easy and it's a handy thing to have. A seam gauge is this funny shape little piece of plastic. It has a bunch of measurements and numbers on it. And you normally just get it in a small flat box like this. It's very inexpensive. And there are 14 different marks on this little piece of plastic, anywhere from an 1/8 inch all the way up to 2 inches. For example, you have a little 1/4 inch mark. So if you're sitting at your sewing machine and you need to make sure that your seam is a 1/4 inch, you're able just to place this down and measure that seam. The same thing with a 5/8 seam. There's also a nice big 2 inch mark and it goes right across the entire thing from one side to the other. 2 inches is a measurement that we use a lot when you put up hems. So instead of taking a tape measure at 2 inches and marking all the way around, you're able just to take this, put it down, and you can slide it all the way and make your marks. So you could have a 2 inch, a 1 5/8, 1 3/4, all of these different measurements, and you can just slide it in and mark it all the way as you go along. And if I want to make a pleat, I could use this to make my pleats. If I want a pleat that is a 1/2 inch, then I'm able just to take this and fold this over to the 1/2 inch mark and pin it. I don't need to mark it because I'm able to use this as the measurement. A tape measure and the guide can be used the same way. You can mark any of the measurements. The convenience with this is the hard surfaces that you're able to draw on. You're able to use those to really just put the mark on, where if I have a ruler, I'm having to mark on one side or the other of the tape measure. This, I'm able to use the lines all the way around. So if I am going to use that 2 inch mark, I'm going to be able to use the edge, and I have a nice line that I'm able to go and use as a guide. It's just a little bit more secure than a tape measure that moves. It's one of these gadgets that once you have it in your sewing room and you start using it, well, you'll wonder how you did without. It's inexpensive, it's small, and it's convenient, and it'll fit nicely in your sewing machine accessory box. And it takes the tape measure to a whole new level. Thank you for joining me today on Tuesday's Tips from So Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're sewing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.